Happy Friday, everybody. Yesterday was spent in town for the most part. Mama's happy. She's got what she wanted. Then we had to go to the ladies' clothes store. Because, fellas, she's got about 5 dresses, for Joseph's wedding. I like all of them. She don't like any of them. So we had to go look at some more. I finally went outside, sat in the parking lot with the rest of the guys. The old guys sitting around waiting on their wives to get out of there. But, we think we have a dress. If we don't, I'm not going back. Anyway, back in the shop this morning. Now, before this next round of severe weather comes through tomorrow, I'm going to continue on the reapers. They are successfully heat treated and tempered. Now I'm going to finish grinding them, get them down to almost sharp, get the handles prepared. Maybe I'll get the handles on both of them today. Maybe, we'll see. Because they're nearing completion. Now for the question, do I worry about getting it too hot on a grinder? At this point, yes. Got to be careful on this point. But I'm still not going to dunk it in water. I'll grind just like I did before. Grind a little bit, let it cool. Grind, let it cool. Because water is an enemy of hot steel. And there are times when you do it, but I'm not going to do it on these. So it'll take me a couple hours to get these ground on down, and we'll go to the next step. Moving right along. I've got the blade etch done. And I have the final grind jig set up. I'm taking this down to the final grind. Of course, final sharpening and the very end will be by hand anyway, so before I get the handles done, I want to do all this while I can use the jig, keep all the grind lines straight. Got this one done. Now I'll work on the other one. Is that not just a cool looking knife right there? I said I don't make scary knives, but this one might be scary, depending on which end of it you're on. Alright, let me do the other one. We'll move on to the next step. Alright, both of the reapers are glued up. I chose tiger maple for both of them because I have a pretty good bit of it. I found another box that I forgot I had. So I may, tiger maple is sort of light. I may darken it just a little bit with some stain. And I may not. It just depends. But I just cut and squared one side. Now I glued on the other side. Now this is my famous way of putting on handles. Do one side, drill it. Do the other side, drill it. Your pins will always be the same. Because I've went the other route where you try to glue it all up at one time. And they don't line up and they don't do this. And you already got your epoxy on there. And then you have a mess. Have to start over again. Now this is the best way that I've found to do it. And you know who I'm talking to. I'm not saying you do it that way, but if that's the way I do it. Alright, while this is drying, I'm going to get out some poster board and start designing the sheath for these. Now these sheaths are going to be different than anything I've made before. I'm sure I can do it. It's going to take me a few tries. That's why I'm going to do it on poster board first. I'm going to get to work on that. Then I'll get these done up. And believe it or not, we're not too far from the end. Oh, and I'm going to listen to some more of my Bigfoot stories too. So, see y'all in a little bit. Look who's here. Y'all that don't know, this is Ricky the Third. My oldest grandson. Look how big this guy is. Look at that. He's almost as half as me. And he's only, how old are you?
6.
4?
6.
6? 6 years old. Look how big you are. He's going to be a monster. What you got there? Get you a soda pop? Yeah. We have to talk. You have to tell them, hey. Tell everybody.
Hi.
Tell
And
everybody
this is my Dr. Thunder.
Dr. Thunder. Yeah.
Yummy.
Alright. Papa's fixing to go in.
Okay.
Tell everybody bye.
Bye.
Give him the salute. There you go. That's my boy.